up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you are getting your week off to a good start. It is 2/14, so that means it is Restore the Snyderverse Day. So happy Restore the Snyderverse Day. Um, of course, it was only natural that us fans were working on, trying to get it trending. And usually when that happens on other, like 214 or event or other just any trending events, or even not the events, just when Zack Snyder's Justice League is being talked about, other things start trending too. Henry Cavill Superman was trending, Ben Affleck, Batfleck, Justice League is trending right now at the time I'm making this video. um, those just starts kind of, everything kind of happens because we're all talking about Restore the Snyderverse and Zack Snyder's Justice League. So if you are on Twitter, I hope you at least tweeted just hashtag Restore the Snyderverse or something like that. But Zach also posted, he shared on Vero, happy 214. And then it says at the top, I must ride with my knights to defend what was and the dream of what could be. So, and then at the bottom it says, happy 214, hashtag ZSJL. So, and then, has HBO Max at the bottom. But it's really cool of Zach to participate and share with the fans, showing his appreciation that we have continued to support. And it hasn't, we haven't lost our zeal and our support for the Snyderverse. If anything, I think it just continues to grow and to stay consistent within the fans who, every time we see, a movie coming out, or we see, I think mostly because of the Flash movie, I think that's where the most, I don't want to say fear, but somewhat fear that, what the fans and Zach worked for to finally be released is just going to kind of be erased. I don't want to say that that's what's going to happen, but that's what fans are afraid of. That's what people are anxious and worried and upset about, is that what if they do make the Flash movie? What if it does end up that way? I have said this before, I still have some positive outlook on the Flash movie. There are some things I wish that would have happened differently with the Flash movie. I kind of wish it was just the original idea that they were going to have for the Flash movie prior to the whole Justice League debacle. But, nevertheless, there are things I'm looking forward to with the Flash movie. And, there's always going to be this thing where people think there's two sides, you have to pick a side. Either you support the Snyderverse or you support what WB is doing with other films. And if you can't do both. You can't be excited about the Flash movie and also still want to have the Snyderverse restored. I don't necessarily agree with that. I can kind of see people's, I can see why people feel that way. But at the same time, if you like the Flash character, if Ben Affleck is going to be in it, if you want to see Batfleck again in that movie, if you just want to see a Flash movie and see them do cool things with the Flash, you can still look forward to that movie and want to watch it. I think it's mostly the Flash movie that people feel sensitive about, just because, with Ray Fisher, which I totally understand that part of it. But I do think Ray is supportive of Ezra Miller and Ben Affleck and Andy Muschietti, and I think he's supportive of those people involved in it, just not Walter Hamada. But I do think that, he's probably, happy that Ezra finally gets to have his Flash movie. And, I'm sure Andy Muschietti wanted to work with him to bring in Cyborg, and they were on the same page with that at one point. So, I'm sure he is supportive of them for that movie. And, we can also still be supportive of Ezra Miller, Andy Muschietti, Ben Affleck, and, others involved in that movie. So I can see both sides of it. I'm always going to want the Snyderverse restored. That's never going to change. I know that now since the Discovery merger with AT&T has taken place, fans are going to continue to reach out to Discovery, I'm sure they have known for a long time that this was a thing, but now they're probably getting even more in the know about what this whole thing is. So hopefully they see and are paying attention to what fans are asking for. I don't expect anything to happen anytime soon as far as, projects being announced within the Snyderverse. I don't really think that I'm optimistic about it, but I don't think it will happen soon just because that merger just finished recently. But it is 214, and, it brings up, it's just cool that this is still continuing and that it hasn't stopped just because Zack Snyder's Justice League actually was released. We have continued with this. And I just love to see it continue. Just people, just please be positive. There's no need to fight and argue about, well, if you want the Snyderverse restored, then you shouldn't be excited about other movies. That's not true. I think Black Adam looks amazing. The promos that came out recently for Black Adam look amazing. I think the color aesthetic is beautiful. I think their suits look awesome. Hawkman, um, Dr. Fate. We got to see Atom Smasher, Black Adam himself. Like, that movie I think is going to look, I think it's going to be one of their best movies. Um, we got to see, the promos that they came out with recently, everything that was included in those, the Flash, the Batman, Aquaman, and the Lost King. Like, I'm looking forward to all of those movies, looking forward to all of them. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I'm happy that, especially for Black Adam, the most, I think, I'm happy that The Rock finally gets to have his movie that he and the fans have waited so long to see finally come to be. I'm excited for that. I think it's going to be different. It's going to be cool to see another anti-hero type of character get their own movie. So I'm super excited for Black Adam. I so was waiting yesterday during Super Bowl Sunday for something to be released, especially for Black Adam. I'm not surprised that we didn't really see anything for the Batman. I thought there might be a quick TV spot, but they've done a lot of marketing for that movie. Comes out very soon. So, but for Black Adam, I felt like the promos that came out the past few days were kind of leading up to something being released for Super Bowl. But we didn't get anything. However, Doctor Strange looks amazing, so it was pretty cool to see that. I think it's going to be really interesting. I think Sam Raimi has probably done an amazing job with that movie. But I really wanted to see something for Black Adam, and like I said, I think it's totally okay to just be a fan and want and be excited about Black Adam and the Batman, and if you're excited about Shazam 2 or whatever, like, I'm excited for all of those things. The Flash, I am kind of weary about, especially because after seeing what Zack did with the Flash in Zack Snyder's Justice League, there were just so many beautiful moments with the Flash, and like seeing his power and what he can do, and visually how that was captivated in Zack Snyder's Justice League and captured. Like, I'm gonna, like, it set the bar so high for the Flash. And I know the lightning's not going to be the bluish white in the Flash. So that's one thing that's different. But I still do have some hope, like Zach has kind of alluded to here, the dream of what could be. So it shows that he is also, still holding on to that there's a possibility that the Snyderverse could be restored and continued in some way at one point in time or another. And I think that's mostly because Zack Snyder's Justice League, the fact that it came out, defeated it, just it was against all odds that the odds were not in the favor of the fans and Zack Snyder and his movie. The odds were totally against us, and it was able to come true. So, I don't think it's gonna ever really go away. I think it's always going to be there, and hopefully Discovery takes notice eventually at some point, and is telling people at Warner Brothers, wake up, please, and swallow your pride, and listen to your fans and stop hating them so much. um, but yeah, 214, happy Restore Snyderverse Day. Just kind of, I know I kind of like was all over the place, but just wanted to share those things that were happening recently. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. Check out the links in the description and any other videos you might have missed. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and or subscribe if you enjoyed my video, and we'll see you next time.